A professional photographer at your wedding, of course, is nothing new. But have you heard about people hiring one to photograph the birth of their baby? Have you heard that? So you have a professional photographer in the birthing suite with you. Apparently, this is the latest must-have way to document your baby's arrival into the world. But one mother was very shocked because her photographer refused to take the photographs, although she'd been booked, because she found out the woman was having a caesarean. And the photographer said, and I quote, "A surgery isn't birth, my dear. You aren't giving birth, you're having surgery to remove your baby from your abdomen. That's not birth, no matter how you swing it. And I, for one, don't want to be there to take pictures of it."
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's what she said. And that got us, well, everyone was like, "Arr," this morning talking about this. And, you know, we're talking about elective caesarean, obviously, because this is planned and you know the day. And then that whole subject came up, too posh to push. Were you too posh to push?
Well, I had a natural birth the first time and didn't like it. So the second time...
Don't like this.
The second time I just went elective caesarean. And you know what? It's your day, it's your baby. As long as the baby is born healthy, which is what everybody wants out of life, who cares? Who cares? You know, and I would say this woman, I mean, the whole my dear thing, how patronising, get another job. You're in the wrong job, you're too judgmental.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I like one of the women online responding to her said, "I think you're going to need surgery to get my boot out of your backside." I think that sums it up, really.
Because, you know, I think what she's saying is, you know, caesarean isn't giving birth. So did you ever feel... Because there are some women that say, oh, you know, I felt let down that I had to have often an emergency caesarean. This was obviously an elective caesarean.
I think it's down to the individual. I think if you want that experience... I mean, my natural birth was tricky and I was minutes from having to have an emergency caesarean. Luckily, I didn't have to, but it was quite traumatic. And so when I had my second daughter, I just thought, I don't really want to go through that again. So, you know, and I knew the night before I was going in the next day, went out and had dinner with my husband, walked into the operating... You know, it was just all very calm and I felt more in control, if you like. And when she was brought out of the sunroof, they put her straight onto me.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't feel any
That's interesting, because